What's up guys, Kilver21 here, like and subscribe. So I'm going to be playing a Total War Shogun 2 full domination legendary campaign, but it's modded. Thanks for all the support with the Titanfall 2 video. I know no one would watch 4 hours, I can tell you. If you want to know, that video took 16 plus hours to edit down, no cuts, just audio and stuff like that. 16 hours.
1545. This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now, the overmighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Chosokabe lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. This is our land.
I forgot how long this was. Well, I stopped talking, I forgot how long this actually was. Sorry if people just heard nothing. Someone just called me on the phone. So I just had to, if you heard anything, it was me getting up off my chair. Someone literally just called me for something.
The war god has woken. Now
the voices are so good. It's mad how old this game is.
All will bow to the Chosokabe clan.
I've fully done a domination victory once.
Destiny calls.
It took me a couple hours, 5 or 6 with this mod.
We are the Chosokabe. Until recently, our home province of
As I said, I didn't realize how stupid legendary victory or legendary campaign was. Well, also, it's no different than the easy in the way of where the I don't know if it's a spoken rule or what with Total War, and people always fight the first battle. But I wish I didn't sacrifice that general, because I would have sacrificed him in the battle. I think I forgot I was playing on legendary for about 3 seconds.
Our rivals, the Kono, have their eyes on the
I can tell you by the end of this video I'm gonna own the island.
They will also vie for control of the island, so the capture of their province, Iyo, must also be.
And I also can capture the whole island in one turn, or 1 or 2 turns with the mod. What it is a mod just makes it, what I wanted a mod for was an overhaul mod, to make like new looking units and stuff, or like skins like what Total War Tilla has with like Lord of the Rings and stuff. Not like the Lord of the Rings versions, but like something like it, just to have it. So
will enable us to field superior cavalry.
Yeah, the reason I'm talking is I had someone that reviewed the 4 hours and just said one word: boring. And the thing is, I knew it was going to be boring, but I literally just threw it out there because I hadn't recorded a video in about 2 or 3 months. If people are wondering about the shorts, I'm taking a break from them. I'm sticking with longs now. I'm gonna stay with my longs. Oh, and thanks for the new subscriber. I haven't checked your name. I don't think you've shown it. I don't expect you to show it. But if you watch 5 minutes in, thank you. That's 19. My family and stuff don't believe YouTube is a job. I'm reading the text now. The reason I now do this is I found it so not annoying, but I noticed I would stutter. And if I was asked any advice, well, I can tell you 2 things. I do. Since I was a child, I wanted to do YouTube, and if I was asked what was the one thing I purchased for YouTube, it's the mic. People are wondering, it is the Audio Pro 4, I think. I don't remember the name specifically. Yeah, I shouldn't have sacrificed that channel, because now look, with this, even though I see it, I could have auto-resolved it, and what I'm really confused about, I kill their cavalry, but they don't have a general unit. It's very confusing, and this battle was a pain in the ass. I cut a lot out from just the I'm reading the weather thing, because it's like in Rome Total War in the original. If you had infantry and you would send them in a forest, they would archers would have a harder time shooting them. No, I don't know any of those hotkeys pieces of shit, because I'm not some sweat, and as I said, sweats for me ruin video games. I had some old friends. We're no longer friends. That's pretty obvious. But when I was 15, 16, I had a friend. He was a sweat in Black Ops 2? Black Ops 3 maybe? I don't remember which Black Ops it was one of them. But I said, I don't try to stay out of FPS. I do sorta. It's not that I don't like, I don't enjoy FPSs. I wouldn't say that, like, casually. Like, for me, Rainbow, it's just not a thing anymore as an option. I don't know if I said in a previous video, I might have, but I might not have. I hopped in a random thing. They've changed everything. I hate it, but also there was M-words and racism, and YouTube, or not even YouTube, me specifically, that I don't like it with stuff like that. When it's people swearing, like, and like, what I have the problem with, I have a setting that has it that my whole team is muted, and still people were swearing. And before I left, there was nothing. But as I said, I don't think Jinxie left because of it. Sorry. Back in a minute. Sorry about that. It's just someone, just a family member checking in or something. Yeah, all good. It was just a checkup call, or a what it was just someone reminding me of something that they had, like. So pretty much what it was I have a cousin. They registered for something like 6 months ago and only heard like last week. So I literally just found out tomorrow I'm gonna be going to some theme park or some shite out in Cork or something. They just said it's near Cork City. But I don't know what's out there, because I think I know what they're on about, but I don't think it's a theme park. Of course I'm not gonna tell tell you their gender. You already know mine. If you can't guess, if you think I sound like this and I'm a girl, Jesus, you need help. That's literally all I can say. You need help. So very much, literally in auto battler, doesn't matter if it's legendary, hard. Literally, the only difference in legendary, I can't save. That's it. So I'm just sending units up. Yeah, as I just said, thanks for the support. 26. So if you go on my channel, that is it feature video, the one that's there, that's my best. 68. Thanks. So casually, people are wondering what I've been playing. I've been so Monster Hunter World with the Iceborne. I'm stuck on Shrieking, and you see my shorts and stuff. I have full Tigrex armor. My Palico, I think I found out the problem. I looked it up. My Palico, pretty much, there's a video I was watching and this guy goes, do all these things before Iceborne. I never did them before Iceborne. Like now I'm being forced to max out all the monsters to 9 and stuff. The latest creature I killed, that was actually in my eyes a hard creature. I was able to kill a Devil Joe in full Tigrex. Yeah, as I said, like when I watch videos on Iceborne, people say the same thing about Shrieking. They hate it. But as I said, I also know the whole thing. I was watching, I don't remember the guy's name. His intro is the chef from Iceborne, or the canteen chef, him. That was saying about the god sets. It wasn't him that was saying about the stuff. It was him saying about all thing. Yeah, people are wondering about the like stop. I forgot they talked. So, oh yeah, people are they're hearing the creaky. Someone knocked on my door, but I just told them they got the wrong address. And then the phone calls I said was just my cousin. Like I says, it feels weird having the mod and playing in customs because of how weak the customs are. Pretty much what the mod does, it 100 X's all units. So, like, I've cut out most of the battle, like the 3 times speed right at the end because the morale boost.
In grave danger, my lord.
He's talking shite. Oh, I'm pulling back them because they're really good spearmen. So interesting. It's so annoying. I want to just cut it out and be bored because I can tell you, I don't want to play Titanfall again. The only 2 achievements I'm missing is beating the game on hard and beating the game on master. And the only reason I haven't beaten it on master was I was watching a platinum. I don't know if I said it in the video, and a guy said that if you do that you get all the difficulty trophies, and I don't want to, so be actually using my channel. Feels so weird.
The men are fatigued, my lord, and some must rest.
Ooh, sorry. Just wind. Peace. Be back in a minute. Just need to take a break. I'm back. Sorry about that. The dog I'm minding is now sitting on my lap. That's all it is. Also another delivery person knocked on my door and also wrong address twice. They knocked at 10 and they knocked when I just took the break. They knocked again, I just heard them. I don't know if it's the same one, it's a different driver, but it could have been the same company because there was two of them at the top. They said they have the wrong address. I just told them that. They were like, do you know where this address is? And I go, sorry, I don't. They're asking me about an address I wouldn't know because it's not even in the area I live in. You always lose formation your archers so they don't get slaughtered while your enemy. I don't know why the AI, I don't know if they do it in customs, but it's not they never do it, I never looked at it. They never spread out their archers. In any total war game I have the war games I played: Rome 2, Empires, this one, Shogun 2, Attila, Warhammer 1, the original. I then had played the free trial, I tried Three Kingdoms and Troy, but I didn't like either of them. I didn't like how the armies felt. And that's it. That's all the Total War games I own. I can tell you, the remaster of Rome Total War is a joke. The original is still better. The mods, not mods, Wiimod or Glitch, one of the two, just gives it that you can just give yourself infinite money. I can tell you, the only reason I haven't done a full conquest of Rome Total War, and I know I should, because so far, out of the ones I've listed, so Shogun 2, I've done full domination. Warhammer, I've done about 4. Attila, I've never done. Rome 2, I started but never finished. So, and then Rome, the original, I never even tried it. Actually, never mind. I tried it without cheats as the Reds. Best faction. Not best faction. Not saying best faction, it's they get to fight Gaul while the blue fights the Carthage. Guys with elephants versus infantry without spearmen. Like, it's suicide. And like every time I have played as a red, I can tell you, like 20 turns in, not 20 like specifically always 20, but around that same time it's always the same thing. It's either blue or green. I don't remember who green fights, or is it green who fights? One of them calls me into a war. I refuse, and then Rome steps in and goes, "You can't do that." Invades me. All my armies are in Gaul, and I have nothing to defend my lands. So I get screwed over by Rome because they go, as I'm just going to repeat myself, I hate doing it, "You can't do that, that's not a lie. You shouldn't fight Roman factions. So why did you declare war on me then? So I shouldn't fight Roman factions, but the one starting faction I have to fight gets absorbed by Germany, or I absorb them, and then Germany starts coming in, and pretty much the Reds have to fight the Gauls, the Germans, that faction. And then the blue and the green, one of them fights Carthage, the other one fights Macedonia. It's the faction with the helmet with the really good spearmen. So pretty much Carthage, pretty much they're just Carthage, but for me at least, their flag just looks cooler. Yeah. Sorry if there was just a pause. Not something slipped. That's all I can say. Something slipped out my mouth. That's the one rule I said normally to do. And I know my audience isn't children and people wouldn't care. It's just in case. I would prefer to avoid a copyright strike if I can. So people are wondering, games casually now. I am playing through Fable 2. I can tell anyone, if they're considering playing Fable, play the first game, play the third game. Do not play the third game. Yes, it shows Oakvale. So what? My recommendation, watch someone play. And yes, the only reason is one quest, the Dead Man's Treasure, where you have to find 10 chests. I have 9, and I'm gonna have to watch a guide because I don't know where the 10th one is. And the same thing happened pretty much. I found only like 6 the last time, and I remember a guy in the video literally said the 10th one is the most unfair because why would people check there? Or it's that, or it's like really obvious. It's one of the two. But yeah, all the fast forwarding and skips and stuff, I can tell you, after episode 1 you won't be seeing any more battles. So comment below for episode 2. People are wondering, episode 2 will be next week. I say once a week, I'm hoping. If people are wondering about me with Pokemon ZA, that was the game I was talking about, I'm actually against it because of how they are doing the megas. Yes, I love Mega Greninja and stuff like that, but paying $70 for a game, like even Borderlands, even though I will never play it, paying $70 for it's a lot. Like was me like looking for like Fall of the Samurai. There's Fall of the Samurai. There's a great option. Yeah, I didn't know it was 30. The reason I retreat my cavalry, I thought we were going to lose because my archers got charged, and I assumed they were just going to get slaughtered because it was the legendary difficulty. I was mistaken. So when I eventually see, I think it's their archers fall, it's some unit of theirs falls. I know it's not mine, theirs falls. I turn around. If you hear an alarm going off, it's a reminder I have. So I have a reminder at 12 o'clock my time. I have to just go do a chore or something. I have to do something that was set on my phone this morning. I said it yesterday and I don't remember what it was. So yeah, since I was a child, I knew my passion was YouTube. I wanted to do YouTube. No, I ain't in the game for money and fame or any of that. As I said, if I can make someone's day that is depressed happy, as YouTubers did for me when I was depressed, because I can tell you, for a teenager, I was very depressed. I'm not depressed. I amn't as depressed now. You see the stats for about a second, but it's mad. Well, yeah, very much 100x. It's a cheating. I've favored it and stuff. The problem I have with Total War, I think it's just the thing of. What's the thing of it? Oh yeah, you can only do one thing a move. I can take a whole. I could not take Kyoto. I could not take Japan, but I could technically take the map in one turn because you can move your army after, and I think the only thing that could stop me would be like 520 stacks, and that's in the way of the game telling me I can't win. I'd be stopped, but that's applying I only have one army. But I can tell you, in my domination victory, I had four armies. 3 of them went and invaded. 1 of them sat in the capital. Right, I took it over. I had to wait 25 turns till the game goes, wait a second, the clans are all dead, he's won. And I was like, what? Alright. Sorry, just the dog. I think she wanted to go, but if she doesn't... Yeah, I'll be gone. I'll be not gone. I'll just have to leave in like 5 minutes. Not like leave my house, literally just stop recording for about a minute. That's it. And then literally just come back. The video will be up today or tomorrow. The video up today or tomorrow. I'm not hoping the same support, but I'm getting into it. No, I won't. It's not no, I won't be putting any of the like and subscribe stuff in. I will. But I was only putting them in Titanfall because A, the video was really long, and B, I was trying to cover up all my deaths. I can tell you, after 2 hours, and you need to understand, I had beaten the game 3 times on the Xbox Series X. As I said, my first playthrough, I cried. And that guy's review of BT feels real. It feels like with how they did John Wick with his dog, not like the revenge thing. Actually, yeah, literally, I'd say that's the best way of explaining it. So this is the whole speed up. So you literally won't hear anything from my chittery chattery voice, but literally, as I said at the start of the video, that's literally the one thing they said. It was boring. No, they said I could fall asleep to it. They could fall asleep to the Titanfall video because it was boring. Sorry if anyone has sensitive ears. Like, not the whole thing. Like, me personally, you can see who I'm sub to. Like, Like, I understand people that don't watch VTubers and stuff. That's their choice. I said, and also people that don't understand it. It's their choice. I'm improving my cavalry. I can tell you, that was one of the best choices I made in that entire battle. Was pulling that cavalry back. The only thing I should have done, I should have pulled them back much further, like twice as far back. This one guy fights for about 10 minutes. I'm just jumping in battle, but laterally, if someone comments, I want a battle at the start of episode 2, no, I refuse. I refuse to fight the AI on legendary difficulty with an army full of archers. I can tell you, I've tried that in customs, and every time the AI, instead of being scared or running away, they charge, and what happens? I lose! No, not even a 20 stack, a 40 stack. One general, 39 archers. Yes, maybe only 10 or 12 of them are shooting a row, but still, and I am putting them up. That's the thing though, is I'm putting them up against hero units. The strongest of the strongest, but like the ones of one type of thing. But I can tell you, yeah, next week will be the video for so yeah, comment below. As I said on that short with the 1k, if I get 1k subscribers, I will answer not every question. I have rules of like, you can't ask me like, I hope people comment it, and I answer the questions, like I say the name of the chatter. And please, if your name's offensive or you say an offensive word, I can tell you, I've gotten ChatGPT to pull up every offensive word in every language and put them in the block thing on YouTube. So people wondering why. And that one person that I blocked, very sneaky, till I translated it to English, and a good thanks for the, they told me to, I'm not going to say it, I'm going to say it's a swear word, and I wasn't very happy, and it's disgraceful, but it's YouTube, so people aren't nice. It's literally like the best way of explaining it. I'm disbanding my whole army, yes. So now I'm going to not recruit, I'm going to have to wait about a couple turns. I'm going to wait a couple turns. Only problem with recording with the voice, I can't see the full monitor because you're not allowed to click full view. Not at all. Now I'm viewing my clan, and if you're wondering what I am doing when I'm doing that my army, I'm counting them to make sure I do it, because I actually recruited one too many. That's why you see later on the extra recruit I recruited, and also I won't have extra units being recruited. Yes, I am cutting out turns because I want to. I can tell you, I don't think I've ever completed a single mission in this game, like, at all. Because it's not like, it's not like with Total War, not with Total War, Warhammer, where it's the big things on the map and they actually give you equipment. I don't know what my turnout is, but I can tell you, I don't think you're making 5 figures. I don't think you're making 5 figures turn 1.
Fire burning arrows into the enemy.
I don't know if it would show up on my account if you went on my profile. I'm not 100%. I will link it in the comments if people want to view it. And I don't want to hear any "you're a cheater." I'm putting modded in the title, so you can't give it out. So screw you. And well done to that person I watched. I did actually watch someone that naturally, no cheats, did a full campaign of this legendary, not modded, a regional base game. I don't remember what faction they played as. I think it was red, but I can't remember what it was red, but I just remember it was like an hour and a bit, and I watched it. I wasn't like fully into it because I had no interest in Shogun 2 when I watched it, but it was like a speedrun, I think. This is funny now. I've never seen the AI send a peace agreement to me, but that only tells me one thing. At least for me, it tells me one thing. I don't know for other Total War players if it tells them something. In very simple things, it's telling me, for me, one thing, and that's why I move. They have a smaller army. That's why they want peace. Because if they can secure peace, and then I'm doing a thing, I think it was Reggie. It was Reggie, or it was additional stupidity, taught me of going into diplomacy to see how many cities and provinces your enemy has. And it's funny, in the next fight, they call it an ally. If you aren't playing the faction I'm playing, you're the ally they call in. That's why I back off for about a second when I click on it. But this is still one turn. I haven't turned on the. I got really lucky on that one on the right, or was it the one on the left? I think it was the one on the right is really good. Yeah, one on the right. I can tell you, having to wait like 6 turns for your units to pretty much regen. I don't know the, not like I still I don't know the word. I can't say it. Replenishment, is that what the word is? That word. Yeah. For Shogun 2, it's 6 turns for. I think it's 1 unit per, not 1 unit. One thing per turn. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. I'm not saying doing the whole editing, but literally, not technically, but technically, this is the first, not fully, yeah, fully edited, cut up and everything. Like, I don't know CapCut as much. As I said, it feels weird, at least for me, explaining it to people. People are like, huh? And like, even when I show them me, they're like, that's you? And I'm like, yes. And they go, that can't be you. You don't sound like that. I go, yes I do. And they're like, you don't sound like that. You're so... No, they always say, they say the same thing. You sound too confident. And I'm like, I sound too what? Explain this. You need to understand, this is like an auntie that, I can tell you, a chimpanzee could outthink with these. I know like a monkey could outthink me. I'm not saying I can't. So I think why I think what a friend was saying with the Total War, and he understands why I stopped, but like really, I can tell you, there's no point of me. Why is that a thing? And the problem is it was a bit, it would have been so easy because all I would have had to do was literally move my screen like a couple centimeters to the right so I didn't click on it. Which I was trying to recruit that unit. I don't know if that's the unit that is extra or what, but pretty much if you attack them, I can tell you, if you don't play them, they're the most annoying to invade. And the first time I played, this is me counting the units now. So you can have, it's either 18 or it's 19 plus a general. I think it's 19. It's 19 in every other game. I think it's 18 in this game. I think so. But I must have been a mission then. I must have beaten a mission. That's what, okay, yeah. So it is 19. That's what must have happened. There must have been a mission that was to take their land. And I just did it. I don't mean like, I never did a thing, but look here now, when I click on it, not on this one, on the next faction. So yeah, invading this island, so you need to understand, I was like a 16, 17, I had no idea boats could transport armies, so I didn't know how you invaded the island, so I never got to invade it. I literally took it everywhere bar that place, and eventually they just surrendered. They like gave me their lands for like a price. I was like, I'll give you 100 grand for 10 turns if you become my vassal. So pretty much I'm checking it because I'm making sure I'm not at war with anyone. And the thing is that I was watching someone that was doing it, and they were like, I'm making it. So this is not me, but if you are playing as any other faction that's not on the island, they call you into war. So that war is not a thing. It's either I am at war with this faction, and when I discover them, I would pay them off. I can tell you, when I was Shogun, I was making $500,000 a turn. I had one army because I didn't need the other three, because I took like every single place, owned every army and stuff like that. Yeah, the trick is if they have an army, attack the army, then the city, because if you don't, there goes XP. And nothing wrong with it, but when I was doing my Domination victory the first time, I didn't take the general seriously, and now I am, because I'm actually having a general that actually boosts them. I can tell you, Sweden through, I was playing the green faction on the island, on the bottom left by the port. So you know that bottom one, when I say past it, I played that one because it's like, and I can tell you, it's not the only game. Rome 2 and this game were the only two games I was actually to survive 5 turns making money with a full army, a 20 stack. Was this and Rome 2. That was it. So yeah, it'll be next week. If I started a campaign in either of them, now I will be recording, but I will mention it if I'm like, oh, because I was like saying when I was playing it, that I was like, oh, I own half of Japan in like 20 turns, and I can take a faction out in 1. So I literally own like pretty much up to the Shogun from that port. I owned all that island in 20 turns with 3 armies full of samurai, with the faction that boosts samurai. So here I am recruiting a thing. I'm just cutting out the skipping of the turns because it's boring, and also I need to know you don't. And well, if you want to know, it's called Own Shogun 2, and if you do, play on Legendary. Use the mod if you want. Try not to. Here's a challenge. If anyone thinks they can do better, play this on Legendary, no mods, base game, and I want you to, if you can, play the Greens, or play any faction you wish, and try to become Shogun. I became Shogun in 1583, and you need to minus 20 years because it took 20 years for the game to register. So I owned all of Japan in 1563. If anyone can do better in base game without mods, and they record it themselves, and they send it to me, they link it, and this has to be a new video, not an old video, a new video. If anyone knows someone that's really good that can do it before that goal, I will thank them. That's it. Don't expect any reward or any of that. If they do, and they are a small channel like myself, and they have enjoyable if they do it, I will guarantee one thing. I will like and heart your comment. How about that? If anyone can do it before 1563 in Shogun 2, become Shogun. Any faction you wish, no mods, base game. If anyone thinks they can do it, I will wait for them, and I will check my comments every single day. If a video comes up and I will watch it, I will watch it. No, there are no limits. Okay, here's the 2 limits. The video cannot be more than 2 hours. An hour or less. It's the only limit I give you. The video can be less. Doesn't mean the campaign took you less than an hour. I'm not saying that. I mean, you need to show me that you did it in that time. See ya. Peace.